Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy DEEJAYSAINT DJ Saint, and you are watching Chatroom 101. Let's get it. Wagwan, me people, we are back again, Chatroom 101. Thank you, first of all, thank you so much for subscribing, for watching, yani for allowing us to be in your room, in your bedroom, in your table room, in your car. Thank you so much for taking that time to watch us. We don't take it for granted. Thank you. Also, if you share, thank you. If you have not subscribed, please click that button, subscribe, share with other people. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. And you know how it is. Today we have another episode. Today we are doing the housing department. You know what I'm saying? We want to know who is this, my guy, you guy from another mother. He's a father. He's a real estate agent and a broker. So without wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grandmas and grandpas, wadau na wadau des, put your hands together. Welcome, Victor. Bazuni aje.
Poa sana.
Uko fiti? How have you been though?
Hey, I've been good.
You've been good?
Blessed.
You're blessed.
Highly favored.
How's the cold treating you?
Huh?
How's the cold treating you?
I must say, we're staying warm.
You're staying warm.
We're staying warm at least. Lazima.
Yeah, kweli.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Thank you so much for accepting our invite to Chatroom 101.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
First of all, to be here is an honor.
Yeah.
We're sitting in front of you.
Yeah.
The people in the background too. So,
That's true.
Man, thank you.
So where did you grow up at? We start off there.
Whoa, hi, sawa.
Ndio tukujue. Lazima tukujue.
Let's say I was raised in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
I came to the States like 01, so it's been a while. And I
you're
was like
the
13
OG.
years. 13.
Yeah. Guy.
We are the ones who
You colonized us.
We can say that.
You know what I mean?
We can say that for a fact.
Man, so did you ever, when you were in Kenya, did you go to school in Kenya like me, middle school?
Yeah, I was there until like 7th.
Oh, 7th.
Yeah, standard
Did
7th.
you see any difference education near home and back here?
Oh, yes.
A big one, right?
A big one. Man, people back home are smart. Highly smart.
Oh, for real?
Yes, highly smart. We wasn't given calculators for everything.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Back home get studies are calculus and that's a different subject.
That's true. Yeah. So what was your first job in States?
Wow. Actually delivering newspapers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How much were you guys getting paid?
$1,000 a month.
Oh, we.
Yeah. That was when I was 16, graduating.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how long did you do it for? For how long?
That one was, at high school, $1,000 was, that's okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
But the work in it was a lot, and then you had to have a car and all that. And it was just trying to sustain and build something. But we did that probably like 3-4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Your second job?
Second job. My warehouse.
Oh, warehouse.
Yes. Warehouse.
Forklift packaging.
Packaging kwanza. Always can get to forklift people. You can't just jump into the like a big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got packaging. Unloading the trailers like it winter and summertime. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it was quite interesting.
Man, that's wow. Yeah, warehouse. Hata mimi nilifanyaga warehouse for a minute. I used to do packaging, and then I went to forklift. Hey, but hata nimesha chow my guy. You know that notion they have back in Kenya that if you go to States, hata ufanye kazi ya choo. Buda iko na pesa. Pesa. Alafu unajua gari zimeacha huko nje tu nikuja kama umechukua yako. Mazee unakuja huku unapata culture shock. Man, you're like, what?
So different.
It's so, I'm like, wow. Okay, so this is how, there is a mutaratara you have to follow, So when did you fall in love with real estate?
Yeah. With real estate. the beginning, I mean, let's just start from the beginning.
Yes.
I'm my own boss.
Okay.
I create my own schedule.
Hey. There you go. Financial freedom.
Yeah, financial. That's from a young age, I guess, business was it for me. And real estate was a way to create just legacy.
Yeah.
Najo, tunaona all this, like how the rich, how they get wealthy, and wealthy is real estate.
Yeah.
But the reason why I chose real estate, it was Tamia tracking. I was doing logistics too.
Oh, okay.
101 to Mekana. You know, you have a lot of time on the road, you yourself.
Yeah.
And I think, so 2019 got married, 2020. Beginning of 2020, my wife was pregnant, and she was like, "Hey, Maze, I couldn't have ended up pregnant, and you're over the road."
Governor has a change.
So it was one of those 101, like, God, Nyate, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
And at the beginning, he already, because of 2018, we were supposed to be doing real estate. That's what we were supposed to do, but did the class, took the test, didn't pass. And I was like, you know what, that's not it for me.
Yeah.
But no, I got to come and set up
That's
before.
True.
But I want to chase the money.
Yeah.
So it was that interaction with God. Now, because I already gave you the platform to be in. You just decided to do your own thing.
Yeah.
Man, real estate, you make your own schedule and then you get to open doors for people. I think that's where the excitement comes in.
Okay.
Like, you like ukiona somebody satisfied, the wow moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how, and I like now we are able to attain this and we are working on this. Like the excitement gets in there.
Yeah.
Like Ukoziles are like, yes, okay, you know, that keeps you pushing. And the relationships that you create with people, it's amazing. You know, like it's gratifying. Like kuna pesa, yes, in it. But the part of seeing you opening up doors for people, I think that gratitude comes in with another fold of joy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that comes now to my next? I think you have already answered it, but I would like to hear if it's the same thing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about working in real estate?
Yeah, is that part of opening doors?
Opening the doors.
Yeah, like to build. This is a way for people to build their wealth, like living legacies. You know, for our parents, you know, they did it differently, and now I feel like now we're in the States, we can do something totally different. Like this is a venue or venture, an asset that you can use for you and your children's children to come. You know, and there's ways how to set it up, and there's ways now you can get passive income. If I have the education to educate the people that are looking to buy or even think they can buy, even though excitement to real estate. Like, let's do it. We're taking over territory.
Let's get it. Come on. I'm here to invest, my guy. You let me know I put in some cash, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on. Let's do it.
I think for most of us Kenyans, I think buying houses is like something we are getting up to it, you know, like most of us is the high time we're like, hey, we've been here for 10 years, 15. I think it's high time for us to buy a house. Because most of the times you're like, I'm here to just work, and then 15 years I leave, I go back home. And then you're here 20 years. What advice can you give a first-time home buyer?
A first-time home buyer? I was really thinking about that. There's a lot. There's a lot. But the first thing a first-time buyer is, this is a great asset for you to start with, to building wealth. It's how you look at it. And what kind of knowledge do you have? And for me, in major real estate, I could not that one answer that this can help you to this. It's so broader than it is. But for a first-time buyer, I would say is be patient in the process. There's a lot to learn. There's gonna be frustration. There's gonna be anxiety. But this is the best decision I think you'd make.
Nice.
Especially in Washington, how much we're paying for rent, my friend.
It's cheap.
We should be only. The rent is expensive.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Is it like, you know, I'm thinking when I look at the housing market, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like sometimes it like stocks. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. How is the market right now?
The market right now, I'd say, is dealing with the interest rates. It's buyers can't qualify for that much, but there's those who can qualify. And is it the right time to buy? I can say this is the time because it's a buyer's market. You are able to negotiate the terms. You know, when it comes to a seller's market, like tukiangalia 2020, 2021, it was a seller's market.
That's true. That's
People
true.
were overbidding on anything.
That's true. That's true.
On anything.
Yeah.
How can people put it 50, 60K above asking? And plus, they're coming out of pocket with extra cash. And by the way, these are Kenyans who are sitting on cash.
You know, I heard a story. He's my friend. He was trying to buy a house for the adult family home. I don't know what they call those houses.
Yeah, adult family homes.
Yeah. So they got to bid. Bro, a friend of his, he's Kenyan. He came and bought it for cash.
What? See, Naisho, I respect the people I meet.
Yeah.
You never know who you will get to meet.
True.
And Meska, this saying of, speak to the godly person inside everybody.
Yeah.
And seriously, it goes a long way because you get to meet people who are very wealthy and you will never realize them unless having those conversations.
Yeah.
You know? So, kuna watu wananonga cash.
Wow.
Cash. Houses for FM. Cash.
Cash.
Yay.
Bro, I think I need to change my career. I'm no longer a YouTuber.
Like in these platforms that are
marketing, right? So I can use it like for advertising and stuff, right?
Oh, yes.
So the same thing with the first-time home buyers, right? What if I don't have a down payment? How can I go about that? Like the 20% down payment?
No. Hapo ndo kwanza. The first thing, as a first-time buyer, we don't need to put 20%. It's 3.5.
Okay.
And that's a FHA loan. You know?
Yeah.
And you can use down payment assistance. So, by the way, there's programs out here to help.
Okay.
They give you the loan for the down payment and it goes towards your mortgage.
Okay.
So that one is another lien on your mortgage, basically on your house.
Okay.
It's a second lien, but they can give you the down payment and it's usually 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3.5%. So you don't have to give the 20%, by the way. Yeah.
What about if I need to buy a house, right?
Yeah.
Let's say my dream house is like an M, but my pocket is not 1M. What advice can you give that kind of a person? They come to you and they tell you they have their own dream house, but the pocket is not pocketing with the dream house. What advice can you give?
Live in your standards. In your standards. Because one thing, you don't want to, how would I say, slave for your asset. Now you're working doubles to make sure you're paying the mortgage.
That's true. Yeah,
How are you even enjoying the one thing that is supposed to be helping you out?
Yeah.
So know your budgets. This is how much I can afford.
Yes.
Some things that we miss is budgeting, by the way.
True.
Yeah. It's like, this is what I can afford. And this is what I cannot afford.
Yeah.
If it was about going for a dream houses, all of us.
That's true.
But I'm aware where I'm at. And I'm comfortable with that. And I always tell the buyers, are you comfortable with this? And this is the payment. And this is the house that we can get with this certain amount of money.
Yeah.
Because you've been approved in these brackets, this means, hey, this is where you can afford. And at least having that, your conversation there, okay, but I can do this.
Yes.
I'm able to do this. So, yeah.
Can you share a memorable or maybe a unique property you have sold?
Unique property.
Yeah.
Hey. They're still to come.
Yeah. You should have one at least. You should have one. It doesn't have to be like I know you have a wow one, a wow factor, but being new in the market and then you hit that, maybe you sell 2-3 houses. You must have that one. You're like, Maze, this one came through.
Okay, so no, in the beginning when I was starting, this one, Donajanga, God moves in certain ways.
Yeah.
So I had a vision that I was gonna actually sell to a lady and their kid.
Okay.
Didn't know who. It's vision.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, God, you know what? Let's see it. Let's see it. And when God moves, because that was like one of my first transactions. And she came in and she was like, yo, by the way, I'm looking for this, might not be approved for much, but we can start even with a condo.
Yeah.
And we found a nice condo, it's a townhouse.
Nice.
And if it was just suited for her and the son, and me, it was, and the relationship that I have with them right now, how and from the townhouse to a house,
yes,
like I don't know even moral. So that's one of the stories I say, like, and the relationships I still have until today, that.
Oh, that's dope.
That's
so what's the process that you do to help someone get their dream home?
The dream home? First of all, let's do a buyer's consultation to know where you are.
Okay.
Let me show you every single step of what we're going to go through, even before we start.
Yeah.
Ndo, ikikuja in that time of the process, I'm asking for ABCD.
Yeah.
We already had this conversation. Setting a cost by day. You need some honest money. And you're like, hey, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, so preparing the client for their process of what they want, not setting them up with everybody we have a team.
Okay.
So call them to lenders, title and company.
That was my next question, but you have answered
it. So, Nico set up the client with everybody. Because for your dream home, how does it look like? And is it a modern home?
Yeah.
How many rooms? Do you want a backyard, garage? Let's look at, so to me, attain we have the picture, what you want.
Yeah.
Now, how much are we approved for?
Yeah.
And what can we put in that picture of Zileza? Okay. This is affordable. This is what we can get with the dream house you're looking for.
Yeah.
And this is not attainable. So we gotta be real, because I don't want to be shopping out there for a house like 700 and you're approved for 600.
For 6, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm setting you up for failure. How you gonna selfie? Oh, mambo.
Yeah.
Nakonesha Bellevue.
Na mimi nataka kufika hapa Puyara. Manze, what about there are some folks who say that buying a house is not the best way to do rent. Do you think that's the best? There are people who say buying a house is a waste of time. It's better off renting.
They need to come see me. There's always that actually I was speaking to somebody today at church, and they're like, I understand where I'm at. They've gone through a divorce, they separated. Now she's by herself, and it's more of, I can afford now, but I know in the future that's what I want.
Yeah.
Renting, natoa hii pesa nkeka kwa mfuko wako. Owning a house, I'm paying myself at the end of the day. This is mine.
Yeah.
It's something that I can attain. At the end of the year, taxes, I am actually going to file the taxes that are paid.
Yeah.
During tax time, I can get some back.
Okay.
For those who are doing business in your house,
you
can get part of that. You can put it in your taxes as well,
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're building equity. Siati hautanunua 400K this year. In the next 5 years, you don't see it has accumulated something.
Yeah.
So that asset, kwanza nasema, for me, if it was to buy a house, Now, to say today I bought a house for 400K.
Yeah.
In the next 15 years, if that house is paid for and I can sell it nanikwena more than 600K cash.
That's a good deal.
Bro. And renting, bado nina rentia. I'm giving somebody else that money.
And every year,
Mimi na build equity in my return. And if this house, I don't want to keep it for the long run and put it for rental, guess what? I sell it.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like anything that I acquire, I would want to keep it in my family.
Yeah.
For legacy. It's going to go to my children's children.
Yeah.
My first kid, she knows she's gonna get a house.
Nice.
You know, hakuna zile utakongo nasema unaenda kole na you're paying for rent.
For rent, yeah.
Nah. Unless you decide to go to another state. Sorry. Like in those states, we're investing there.
That's true.
We're investing there.
Yeah.
It's building the portfolio and having that passive income. Probably when we decide for retirement, it becomes just money is flowing in even when you have your eyes closed.
Yeah. So most of us Kenyans, I think it depends with who hosted you. Those are the people who mold you of who you're gonna become. Now, in our Kenyan community, most of us are in healthcare. Why did you decide to pursue real estate and not healthcare, like some of us? And no pun intended to anybody who is in healthcare. I know some of us is a stepping stone to achieve your goal. But most of us, even if somebody heard you today saying you're real estate, they'll be like, bruh, huko hakuna pesa. Kuja huko healthcare ndio kuna pesa. Why did you decide to take that route and be like, hey, I'm going to be different and do something extraordinary from what other people are doing?
By the way, tulikuwa healthcare once upon a time.
Tupe story, Buddha.
Watu wa TG, I know ya. We've been there.
Yeah.
We've been there. And they saw me studying when I was going to Jobo. I was studying.
Did they see
classes.
like you're crazy saying, hey, bruh, I'm going to use this as a stepping stone, but I want to do real estate? Because I think at that time, there were not so many Kenyans doing real estate.
Yeah,
right?
there was very few.
Few, right?
Very few. And for me, it was that venture. I knew this is the career path for me, but I was trying it in very different ways.
Okay.
I was going for these seminars, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah.
They have those seminars that they come into the city. There's these people from HGTV who come in. They're hosting shows and they're telling you, oh, by the way, we'll show you how to create money, how to flip houses, how to do this. I was going for those seminars like crazy. Like crazy. Damn. So I know I have this passion for real estate, but I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
I don't know. And by the way, with my mentor who actually I started with real estate, I had met him in 2018.
Okay.
Before even now coming back into 2020 to start.
Yeah.
2 years later, I had met him in 2018.
Okay.
And then I joined God alikuwa in this path.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you're supposed to do. And for me, I had that passion of, I want to do something in the field of real estate. Like, I knew it from the videos, like I was watching.
Yeah.
The people that I follow is, flipping houses is this.
Yeah.
But initially, I needed to start from the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
So from the class, know how to interact with buyers and sellers, what houses look like. And I started from the bottom as a realtor.
Yeah.
And now we're building a platform where we're going to grow from there.
Nice.
Becoming investors, becoming educators, becoming entrepreneurs in that field, you know. Hey, coming soon, kisikia Ngoko's apartments.
Ngoko's apartment. Uda usiniache. Ataka ni 5%.
Come on.
I'm put in something. There's something that you said about this is not a seller's market right now, right?
Yes.
What advice can you give them to improve their house?
Right
if they want
now,
to sell it.
Upgrades. You know, if it's painting the house on the outside, gives it value.
Okay.
See how old the roof are. HVACs.
Yeah.
How old is it? That's what people are really coming. Kwanza isi on your baridi.
Yeah.
How are these things looking like? How old is the roof? How are the appliances in the kitchen? Because most people come in and they want to check out the kitchen and the master bedroom.
Ladies,
those are the places that you really spend most of the time at.
That's true.
So, hey, the countertops, how they, if you do such upgrades or from carpet to laminate.
Yeah.
Or hardwood floors. Those are the things that also add value to your house.
That's true.
And nowadays you can see it's the theme of like black and white. So modern look. We'll see in the next few years how what changes.
Hey, that has given. What's your dream house?
What's my dream house? God. Unataka kuexpose. No. Oh, Lord.
Tunataka kuona kama tutakuwa neighbors hapa Masailand.
My dream house. To be honest, I want to get in the field of buying my own land and building my idea.
Nice. Actually, is it cheaper to buy a land and build or buy an already made home, an already built home? Which is cheaper?
It has its perks. Because buying something already built, it might be cheaper. Because when it comes to building your own, it's time efficient. Like the time frame, and now you gotta have this right set of team set together. Contractors, who's getting materials, who has checked out the land, because they have to do like a geo report to see if this structure that you're putting in this soil is it actually gonna hold up. Kuna wala to, like me, I know like my folks. For them, I know they will go back to buy something until it's built. They've already stepped into that new builds, and they structure it how they want to. So I feel like once you step into that avenue, there's no going back. But you gotta be patient with the process.
That's true.
Yeah, because kuna companies that can end up giving you a formula of what to build, but it's a new structure. It might have the amenities that you like, hey, open concept, that. But me, I want my own idea.
Do you want to be around a community or by yourself? You don't want to deal with HOA, huh?
Nataka, I want where freedom. I see my own estate.
That's true.
I see my own estate.
Nice.
Mother akikuja kuvisit, ako na nyumba yake.
Pale hivyo. Hakuna kuja kwa room.
All the grandkids? New.
That's dope.
So yeah, small community, how we can base. I've seen it. And a lot of, if you see a lot of wealthy people, kuna another just, I think it was on Instagram or something like that. It was a road and it came to a cul-de-sac. And every family member had a house.
Man.
And I was like,
yes. You say that. I have a friend, right? He's Caucasian. They live in Edmonds. So he has like a land, right? He has a very huge house. And then he has built, at the back of his house, he has built for his parents. And then his kids, amewatupa on the other side. So you get into them like, this is the life, bro. This is the life. You just, are we gonna get here?
We will. We can step into somebody's compound like that. For me, I see it with my family, and where our kids gonna be so comfortable with, like, you know what, grandma's over there. If I have issues with dad and mom, I have family to go talk to and remote to.
That's true.
I know grandparents are soft with kids and everything, but they have another also, like, just spiritual covering over the kids that I cannot tumbaya. She was like, wait, check that.
That's true. That's true. 100%. I see you have a very great, awesome, amazing relationship with your daughter.
Oh, yeah.
You always post her on Facebook.
Yes.
How is it being a dad or a father?
A blessing.
Yeah?
A blessing.
How did you feel when you first held her?
Man, it was it was life-taking.
Yeah.
It was life-taking because it's like the joy of holding this is yours. This was made out of you.
Yeah.
And excuse me. And wow. Yeah, it was a life opening. Like,
man,
this is mine.
This
Now
is-
up on the hey, to can get deeper, like you as a father, you know, you get to see God's love.
That's true. 100%.
Now, how
100%.
exactly?
I agree.
How God am to stretch to actually just seeing us as whole, as not lacking anything, and this is how I should teach this kid because I'm just a steward over
true.
this child. Yakon anointing yake at this moment. Now when it come lead right.
Yeah.
So it takes me being humble because Sababu sometimes is that kid who teaches me how to act and respond. They come so gentle in a way that you have to understand, but the unimtoya akona understanding nini endelea, lakini vile me respond is just off a reaction. How? Why? And my daughter is sometimes she's smart, and the response I'm like, where did you even get that?
Yeah.
And it's just the eye-opening moments of like, so the kid, she's character development.
Have you ever done something to her, and then she gives you a positive vibe? Then a few minutes later, you call yourself for a minute, like, I think I need to apologize. I didn't do right.
Oh my God. The humble, the character, it has molded to another character in me. Na nikijua more God in my life, you know, because it humbles you in a way that nobody else anaweza kakufundisha hivyo.
True.
Because there's no, vile tu, like, ouch, and you hit another place.
Yeah.
And I am sorry.
I apologize. Do you remember one time your parents apologized?
Hey, when? Where? Skugani. Now when
my son, come here. I'm so sorry for what I have done. Yeah.
Now they might be because we've had those hard conversations.
Yeah.
We've had those conversations, but back in the day when you're young, it was their way.
True. That's true. And then, have you, like most of us millennials and maybe our older brothers and folk, we have been raised, our parents, there's like a generation I have seen, we raise our kids as an investment. So that when we get old, they are going to help us. Are you raising your daughter to be an investment that when you get old, she's going to help you?
No, that one, I don't even see it because the girl I'm getting to know, she's too intelligent.
Yeah.
And I think God has already an anointing on her that she's supposed to do on this earth. My job for me is to direct her towards that.
That's true.
That's the best I can do. Investment part, no, ni mimi ni kuachie.
Yeah.
It's me to build your future. Nakwachia, like for me, like the endless things that I want to live for her when I leave this earth. Najua ni watui wake watakonga nasema that was Grandpa V. Yeah,
that's true. He came through for us.
He came through for us. The trust fund, your house is by there. Yes, this is what you need to do. Go finish your college if you need to.
Yeah,
but there's abundance of money that you can access to if you need to go to that school.
That's true.
You want to buy a house. Grandpa V was
I got the knowledge.
Hey,
yeah.
Like those are the things that I see in the future because that's how we're supposed to move.
Yeah.
It's not about us anymore. It's about the next generation.
That's true.
It's not, next generation and the kids, you know.
What if she told you she don't want to go to school? How are you going to take it?
Hey, that's up to her.
Yeah.
That's up to her. Me, I can... Palina Zakafikisha is until here.
Yeah.
After that, if you make your decisions, you don't want to go to school, that's up to you because I'm not a school. I didn't land a college and all that. No. And do I see myself doing that? No. But do I see myself succeeding? Yes. So there's other ways that you can implement that, but education, it will be key. And I don't want to throw off like education is not important.
It is.
Education is important, but
I don't think it's the key to success.
Number one, we are taught to go work for somebody else. Not to become our own bosses.
That's true.
And we have those schools you can find they're very minimal out there. Very minimal out there. And what are we giving our children? Are we not just go to school?
Yes.
Get a good career.
Yes.
Start your family.
Become a nurse.
Yeah.
Become a doctor. Become a lawyer.
Yeah. And is that the path with it? I feel like there's so many things that are set out there, and knowledge, and the fact that we're in a land with so much access. Like, me I tell him, you want to be an artist?
Go ahead. Hey, I'll be your number one hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because about journey, nini God, I'm a pay home to it. Because about whatever they're given, it's going to be that valuable in their life.
Yes.
In what I do, I value it because God made in my life.
Yeah.
Because I see how He's blessing me and the steps going above, and the visions are becoming even wider.
Yeah.
Like, let's start talking about commercials.
Hey.
Come on. I told you, we're taking over territory. Watch it.
I'm loving it because,
Manze,
I think when one becomes successful, everybody becomes, each one teach one, teach one, each one.
Exactly. I told you, the information. I cannot see it on what I have. What is it good in my hands? Because about what I have, I might not be able to attain it, but somebody else with the means and ways they would be able to do it.
That's true.
No.
Yeah.
You are comfortable in where you are, but you're opening doors for other people.
That's true.
And you see how it grows. Now tukaanza to move as a community.
Yeah.
We're gonna achieve so much.
Manze, I think there is a group that is coming up in our community. The togetherness, sharing information. It's not like those folks who came before us, they would keep information to themselves, you know what I mean?
Yep,
but I'm loving this generation that is there. They're sharing too much. They're sharing too much information to a point. The older guys are like, wherever you unapeana information mingi sana, you should stop saying that. But I'm like, it's not like it's gonna mess your checkup or nothing,
Come on.
Let's all be rich if we're gonna be rich,
There is such abundance of success out here that akuna mfuko ya mtu, you yourself cannot attain that much.
That's true.
Like we in the United States, and if you know how many millionaires are out here, it's so many. Nakuna venye ati tutaingia competition with each other.
Kweli.
What you're holding is something probably important to me that I might use.
That's true.
And what I have is what you're going to use. And I feel with those like platforms like this, let's open that up.
Yeah.
Because I feel each generation in Akuja is to build the next generation, setting the foundation for the next ones.
100%.
Because how we're going on, we're losing our young people.
Manze.
We're losing them, bro. Like, concert to the streets. And that's the worst part.
My next question is, how did you, growing up in United States and Africa, as an African black man, how are you able to maneuver streets and to be where you are right now? Yeah?
Census.
It's a free space. Free space. It's a free space.
To be honest, oh my goodness. So I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Being brought up here was such a rude awakening. From Kenya to here.
Yeah.
I was coming in 8th grade.
Okay.
Worst year ever. Worst year.
Yeah.
Zile za self-esteem, like they were trying to and break you down to the most, like the person that you don't know yourself. I came at 13, at 15, I was lost.
Man, I can imagine, bro.
You need self-esteem. Some questions you don't know even how to answer, but your parents don't have that answers on what to do.
That's true.
Anajua ana provide chakula,
Na kwa kulala.
uko na nguo,
Na shule
mko na
unaenda.
heat, ni nini? Unaenda shule?
Yeah.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
And they don't know what's going on in the back end.
100%.
No. And with the self-esteem, that was one place that got destroyed because the identity was not built as a young man, as a teenager. So now, ni mimi kujimeke my own identity.
Yeah.
And guess who I'm falling in the hands of? The streets.
Damn.
People who party, people who drink, people who they're the ones who are accepting you as who you are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes, you go to churches and everything, but hakuna mtu ya ku-identify with or to pick you up and have a conversation with you. So, church wasn't it. I just say I'm a church girl on a Sunday. No lie.
Yeah.
No lie. And it took so much. Like, we need discipleship.
That's true.
We need discipleship. Where I'm at right now with the movement and how I'm moving.
Yeah.
Because God make the right people in line to actually learning who my identity is supposed to be in.
Yeah.
And once I feel like young people identify that and the purpose, we're moving.
100%.
We are moving.
That's right.
Like taking over territory.
Yeah.
Kwanza Dominion. I'm so high on that right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's our time.
Man.
Because it's our time to do so. And I feel like, for me and everything that I've gone through, it had to happen that way so I can help other people who are in that stage in life.
Yeah.
Now, it look at the streets that I've seen everything, the drugs, the alcohol, the tumekuwa
Women.
clubs, women, everything. Tumechafua nini. But there's always a grace upon you because God amekwekanga yani safe doing everything.
Apart.
Kuna zile vitu nimepitia nikikwambia bro.
Yeah.
Like, how? Why? Now, I used to be in Atlanta, and the people in Atlanta, they probably hear this story. They're like, yeah, we know that guy.
Yeah.
But the grace of God. Hey, the blood.
Yes.
Bruh.
Come on, preach. Preach.
God. No, ni lazima. Like, I'm not ashamed to talk about God because najua pale nimetoka and where I'm going.
Yeah.
Like, he has set the path. Now, probably the things I've come from, and he will look at me like, you still don't want to glorify my name? You have to. Yeah.
You have to.
Because it's not me. Even in the career that I'm in and I chose right now.
Yeah.
I try not to be self-righteous at a victim. No. All the glory goes to God.
Yes.
Because at the end I'm in the capability that I'm into that path career.
Yeah.
And now it's growing how he wants me to do it.
Big time.
Na nakwambia young people tukashika tu your essence God ni nani kwa maisha yetu identity and the purpose.
Yeah.
Bro, we're moving.
Tunaenda nayo.
Kwanza men.
Yeah.
How we have been destroyed in this earth.
Right now,
Bro.
we have I was having Freddie a couple of episodes and he was talking about how fentanyl has taken over young folks. So you as a successful wanaita fentanyl, bro.
Fentanyl.
Hiyo ni kidogo.
Yeah, man, kuna watu coke is in the streets.
Oh, sure. What advice can you give a young person looking at you right now, seeing you talking about God and where you've come from and where you're going, and they feel like, man, I cannot make it. Maybe they're struggling with identity, you know? What advice can you give them?
I say, come step up to me. I'm an open book.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's put people in your life that you feel comfortable with, have been in the same pathway as you've been. You can associate with them. You've seen the path. Let's have those hard conversations.
Yeah.
And let the church, discipleship, that's one part, like, I feel like we are missing so much.
Yeah.
And man, like, we need that for the young people. Churches and the
community leaders
and the
stuff.
preachings and the kuna ka shift ukiona it's shifty.
Yeah.
Shifty. It's
True.
shifty.
Yes.
And yeah, start establishing yourself in the house of God. Na nakwambia God akitaka kutumia atakuacha.
Kweli.
Atakuacha.
Na umesikia, you young person, that's for you.
Yeah.
You know?
If some of us can change, trust me, anybody can.
Anybody can. Let me have a fun one.
Yes.
Have you ever been to a house that gave you spooky vibes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yes. No, we went to a house and we was with a client. And then these guys had to monuments everywhere.
Yeah.
Shells, nini, unaingia, you just feel a different vibe. We're like,
shoot.
and then there's cats. I don't know something about cats. We were like, that's it. Actually, I had to figure it out upstairs.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. That was it. I think in the living room. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
That brings us to my second one.
Yeah.
I think that's the strangest thing you've ever seen then, right?
Yes.
In a house showing.
Yes. You don't know what people worship, but why you got so many to small money, to dolls, everywhere.
Man.
That's spooky.
What's the most, luxurious house you've ever sold?
I've sold. They're yet to come. I think the house I've sold probably is in Renton.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was a big house, but they were working on it as well. But we're getting into the luxury sector slowly by slowly. We're hitting there closer to the million mark houses.
Awesome.
And yeah.
If you could sell a house to any celebrity, who would it be?
To any celebrity? If I was going to sell?
Yeah.
To any celebrity?
Any celebrity.
I take Fred Bezos. I'm gonna need Bill Gates.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's crop.
Why? Why those two? Yeah.
Why? I'd say, Najwa, in such a big platform for you to open up in.
Yeah.
I sold a house to Bill Gates, and probably I was the buyer.
Hey, bro.
Jeez.
You only need
Your
to
kids
shoot
will
graph.
be talking.
They'll be talking about it. I think you only how you can take a picture and frame it, right?
Like, man, that's to leave a statement. I don't want the main house, just one of their condos or one of the nice properties that they have. Let me sell it and let me be the one buying.
Yeah.
Let me be the one buying.
Nice.
Kwa sababu hiyo tunaiacha kwa
familia. I know, man, inatembea. Manze, man, unanifungua akili yani. I need to be in that biashara, man. I'm trying to get
everybody.
That cash.
It's possible. There's enough money
for everybody
in Washington.
Yeah.
For everybody.
What advice can you give a young person who is afraid to jump and pursue their goals?
Yeah. It's always scary to take risks, but when the door opens, the breakthrough happens.
Yeah.
You'll be so happy. So I say always push through that part of giving up. Because the one thing I did, like in Macombia 2018, that's when I was supposed to start real estate. And for me, that's when I was like, I'm going to chase the money. But I was really set to do something. And if I could have pushed through, I should have been farther than where I'm at.
That's
but
true.
Everything happens for a reason. And you're tunachanga to God.
Afanye mambo yake, ufanye mambo yako.
Let him do his.
I do me.
Miacha tu ni fall in the footsteps. That's all I can do. So for a person who's scared to go for their goals, man, push through. There's so much. Naweza kasema, there's another realm that you need to see, and once you step into that, there's peace, there's joy, there's so much that you can handle that you will see you growing.
Yeah.
Uska bake in the mediocre part. Push through. Pushed through.
Nice. As we wind up, maybe there is someone out there, they are trying to buy a house.
Yes.
They are trying to get an agent and they don't know how they can get one. Where can they get you?
We are in Auburn, 259 East Main Street.
Okay.
That's where our offices are. And we are with Lookup Company. And my number is 206-823-6065.
Your social media handles?
Vic Ntega. Yes.
That's
Instagram.
Okay.
Or hata ukigugu tu Victor Ngoko on this.
Funga hizo. Yaani umesema tukikugugu tu it just pops up.
Just Google Victor Ngoko. Google.
Hey, make sure you Google him.
Yes. Hey, lazima.
Hey, bro, Maze, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for the invite.
It was amazing. I love the show, and Maze, we're gonna do business together.
We will. That one is for sure.
We also do business together.
Yes.
We support each other, and I want to get into that side of real estate, of investing.
Yes.
So I'll holler at you. You can give me a few pointers. We can see what we can do.
That's what we need to. That's actually because if it works with you, it's gonna work for somebody else.
That's
and
true.
They see what you're doing. It's gonna just duplicate.
Kweli.
As long as it's calculated down.
Yeah. Evil.
we naturally step into that.
Yeah. Maze, thank you so much for coming.
Oh yeah, thank you.
We've had fun, and I know my viewers here, they have gotten a few gems on how to go about buying a house or maybe selling, and also becoming a real estate agent, right?
Yes.
So if you have any information, if you have any question, he has given you everything. Make sure you holler at him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That was Victor. This is Chatroom 101. Till next time, we out. Peace.